EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. And he gets this back out to the 30-yard line. Reasonable field position. That's where the offense will get this one going. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 32 yards. He'll let Richardson run this himself. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Richardson. As caught down the field is Burks. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
That is caught, and he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He was brought down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll go again with Scatterboot. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Complete to Isaiah Bond. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one taken in by Bond. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
On the play.
Yeah, just not a whole lot you could do there. I mean, it's a zone read play, Mike, and the defense just really has everybody accounted for. One defender has the back, another defender has the quarterback, and once you have those two guys taken away, there's not a whole lot to do.
And he will score! Tommy Malott, touchdown Vikings.
And this has been a big part of his game the entire season, Mike. I mean, you see it time and time again in today's NFL, the quarterbacks that can use their legs as both a passer to extend, but also tuck it and turn into a runner. It's a big reason why this offense has been so successful, and he has been a handful down here in the red zone this entire season.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ashton Dulin now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's into traffic, but taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Colts first down.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the Vikings 10-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. They send a receiver in motion left. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indy. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion is Warren. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Scatterboot. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Trying to keep the momentum going after the turnover. They have delivered with a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. And he's into the end zone. Tommy Malott, touchdown Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren.
Richardson's pass complete to Tyler Warren.
What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Thomas on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
For Tommy Mellott. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And now 3rd. They only need 2 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. Inside the 20.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Reichard's good with the extra point. And the Vikings will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter.
Colts 20. Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
The 35-yard line.
Now Richardson. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Colts first down. Richardson going to look to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That'll be intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
A gain of a yard. First down, Colts.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Flush to his right. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 5.
And that play just really looked doomed from the start, didn't it? It didn't look like the timing. It didn't look like he was confident in his read. And that time he pulls it, nowhere really to go, and take him down for a loss.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now 3rd and goal coming up. He's got it at the 3. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I think anytime you have a quarterback like Anthony Richardson with that size and that athleticism, I think you feel comfortable in this situation, letting him take it, find a crease, and just get this 1st down himself. So you got to give credit to this defense. That's a great stop, and that's a huge turnover on downs.
To Jonnu Smith. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 4-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. He's to the 35. And that will give them some space, moving it all the way past the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings.
A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is over the middle and intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts first down.
The man in motion is Burks. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Vikings 21.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson. This will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more. as this second half gets underway. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard or best. A tackle made by the 2nd-round pick.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down, as he'll get this up to the 22.
A gain of 10 yards.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Laiatu Latu, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. On is Hecker now. The terrific punter sends it away. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 31-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Richardson moving to his right. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play. On the ground, it's Scatterboot. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Now Richardson. To the right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. First and 10. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another first and 10 here. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
Richardson's pass complete to Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
The Colts will line up.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Vikings.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here's Scatterboot. And he's going to be taken down for 37.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Tuimoloau. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
At the 29-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and long coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he scrambles here for about 5 yards. That will lead to a third down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll go up top with this one. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
A pass complete there to Smith. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third down, here's Scatterboot.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Loading up, launching downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with them, and we'll bring up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Colts about to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick slant into the hands of Smith.
Complete to Jonnu Smith. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the Colts' 39-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Handoff left. Here comes Scatterbull. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Scatterbull. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the
I think he knew in the back of his head,
21-yard
Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. That's Pierce in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. That's Pierce in motion. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Like a design run here with Richardson. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. As they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. We're about ready now for the punt. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's fielded at the 7. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He'll just pitch this one out there. Now, kind of a desperation pitch there. It'll wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Hey, nice job defensively. Rally the football and stop him as that scramble is going to leave him 3 yards short of the first down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Ready.